Alright, let's begin this new text video, and in this video, as always, I'm going to start off by adding the text. The word is going to be sunset, which is going to be the theme based on which I am making this text style. As always, let's just increase its size, change the font, and choose this Acrobat black font. I like the fact the way it is uniform and thick and has a bit of a longer height for the small case and a smaller height for the bigger case. So it kind of makes it unique. Anyways, in this video, the effect that I'm going to achieve is not going to require too many layers of colors as far as the text is concerned. But still, as you can see, I am pushing out the appearance panel and pushing it to the right so that it's visible and it's easy to work with. Now I'm going to apply a gradient to this text. Let's just set the fill to none and add the fill from the appearance panel on the right here. Now I'm going to add the gradient, and the colors that I'm going to add to the gradient are going to be in the reddish orangish tone. I'll set the vertical gradient, and now I'll open the gradient settings, and on the left, oops, I didn't mean to add, I'll delete this and change this white color towards this orangish, all eyeballing, and then select this black one and kind of push this more toward the reddish zone and push the most saturated color and press OK. So this is the first thing that I wanted to achieve. The next thing is going to be, as you can see, I'm going to copy and I'm paste this text in front or in the place. It's pretty much the same thing. Now I'm going here in the properties and I have flipped the text. Now I'll move it below. As you might be able to guess, all I'm trying to do here is I'm going to turn this into a reflection. Now to do that, I'm going to draw a box over it like this. And in the gradient panel, I will change this to black and white, just the way it is usually the default, and turn this to black and turn this to white. Now I'll push this diamond towards the right. What I'm trying to do is that I want to keep the reflection more crisp towards the bottom of the word sunset, and I want it to fade away as we move down. And I'm trying to achieve that by making adjustments to the gradient, and I'll keep on doing that until I really don't get what I want. Now the moment I will apply the effect, the black area would turn faded out and the white area would look a bit more crisper and cleaner. Now once this is done, I'll select the box and the text below and click here on the windows and go right down here. Keep on clicking down and down, down and down until you get to the point where you see transparency. Now this transparency tab is already there on the right, but I wanted to show you. Let's make this mask, and as you can see, it has given me this effect, but I'm not kind of happy because a bit too much of it is visible. I want to make changes to it. So I've pressed undo and I'm going to change the gradient as I already said. So I'll make the adjustments to the gradient. I'll speed up the video a little bit at this point so that you would be able all the things that I'm trying before eventually again choosing the transparency effect and applying the color I wanted to apply to it. Alright, now this is done. Let's add background. Let's add a rectangle of 920 by 1080 pixels. Press OK and center align it by going here in align, horizontal and vertical alignments. Push it below by pressing Ctrl Shift, turn it black, push it below by pressing Ctrl Shift and right click, and wow, it looks nice. I could have just left it there. It looks so bright and crisp that I could have left it there, but I wanted to do more. So let's go on. Let's add a gradient to the box and again bring it in the vertical. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, at first I thought I need two, but then I thought one would be fine. It will do the job. So I will choose the tab on the left, go here and change the value to this value. As you might see on the screen, it is of a blue, ocean blue color or a sky blue color. And then I will choose the one in the middle and give it a darker shade of blue color. And then to the third one, I will again give it a lighter blue color. To this, I will again give the lighter blue color. or simply drag the one from the left by pressing Alt and drag so it's the same color. Now I'll push these diamonds to the middle. What I'm trying to achieve here is the kind of effect of the ocean meets the sky, and the dark blue line is like a distant horizon. So that is what I'm trying to achieve here, a sunset view over the ocean with the sky. But obviously the sky and oceans are not that smooth, so I'll go here on the effects on the top and in the effects gallery, and there what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the sponge effect, and to this sponge effect I'm going to increase all the values, the brush size, the definition and the smoothness, in an attempt to kind of make it look more like a real world. Like I said, it's kind of an abstract mindset that I'm keeping. Obviously, when I will apply the effect, the real world doesn't look like that, but I wanted to take away that ultra smooth, ultra shiny feel to it. And you will see how it looks once I apply the effect. It takes a bit of a while to apply the sponge settings, depending upon your computer and its processing power. And there you go. The effect is right there in front of you. That's the first thing I wanted to achieve. Alright, once this is done, since it's a sunset view, we now need to make a small sun. But before that, let's increase the size of this text a little bit more to fill up the space. And now I'm going to select the ellipse tool. You can press L and directly select it, hold shift and draw out to make a circle like this. And I'm going to make 2 copies of these circles. Press Alt Shift and drag out one shape. This I'll increase in its size. You'll understand what I'm trying to do. I'll apply a circular gradient to it. Select this, make the core lighter and the outside a little less lighter. But what I'm going to do is to the color on the right side of the gradient, I'm going to reduce its opacity. I'll bring it around to 50% or 60% maybe. Let's halve it and make it to 50%. Once this is done, I'll go here above in the effects and to the blur. I'll go to the Gaussian blur and increase the blur on it like this. I'll center align this both to see how does it look. It looks fine. I'll continue making it better. Let's select the smaller sun and go into effects and apply a little bit of blur to it. Not too much, just to blur the corners. I don't want sharp corners to it. Now let's center align these both once again by horizontal and vertical alignment. And voila, as you can see, I was trying to make a sun. I'll group them together and place it here. Let's push it a little bit above the letter S, like so. The one last thing that I want to do is that I want to change the brightness or the smoothness of the word sunset as well. That is what I want to do. Since the background is kind of grungy, to make it more like the real world, I'll apply something to the text as well to tone down its very high sharpness and very high contrast. For that, let's select the text and go into effects and then down to the gallery. And here I'm going to choose this one, apply the texture and press OK. The moment I applied, as you can see, it has got a bit subdued. And with that, I think our effect is complete. So I added a reflection, I added gradients, made it look more like the real world, added sun and blurs, and with that, the text is complete. Hope you liked the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and keep on watching for more videos in this series.